2006 Lexus ES330 expansion valve replacement. First, take off the glove box. You'll have 3 screws right here, 3 Phillips screws. That's that piece right there. You have 1, 2, 3, and then you have 2 10 mils at the bottom. And this bottom panel just pops right down. You need to pull this trim piece back to get that 10 mil in the corner. Take those 3 out. When you're pulling out the glove box, there's a little screw that goes like right here. You just twist and pull this out. Pop the glove box out, it pops off. You don't have to unscrew the bottom of it on the hinge. Like I said, 3 screws and 2 nuts on that outside piece. This piece pops right off. You can disconnect this. On that piece you have the trunk popper. You disconnect that connector. Here you're gonna have a 10 mil right here. I disconnected this because you're gonna have a 10 mil right here. I unscrewed this. You let this just hang, and then you have a 10 mil. Where else was it? You have a 10 mil up here, so right up here. And I did everything so far with the compact, but you have a 10 mil all the way up there. I'm going to use a ratchet for that. Easier to see now. Up here on this stud is another 10 mil. Pretty hard to get to. This is what I used. It's like a multi-function ratchet with a short 10 mil. I disconnected this actuator, the actuator that's on the side of the box, on that side. I disconnected pretty much everything I could. All these 2 harnesses right here run across the front with these little clips. I just pulled those little clips off. And then this pigtail right here is attached to the blower box, and you have to pry that off a little bit. There's a wire that's on here. I disconnected this, and then I guess you can just disconnect all of these, but one of these you don't have to disconnect because it doesn't matter. But I don't remember, but one of these it doesn't matter if you disconnect. And then once you get all the bolts loose, I got a flathead in here and kind of pried it away from the rest of the HVAC box because it wouldn't come out. But there's like pins. There's these pins right here, and they kind of slide in, so I had to like pry it back a little bit, and then it all popped out and came out. All right, once you pull it out, I already pulled out the valve, but it's right here. It's really easy. You have this black stuff on there you got to peel back with like a screwdriver. And then you're gonna have 2 3 mil bolts, and put a rag down because it might start dripping refrigerant. But you pull those 2 3 mil bolts out and it pops right off. And as you can see, there's those old O-rings. I'll be changing those. O-rings on this side as well. I'll be changing those. I have new O-rings, and here's the old valve. And then put it back in, put it in reverse, or install in reverse, and vacuum down your system, and that's it. Pretty straightforward.